Good afternoon, good evening. I'm Ruuna Starbright, a fallen star from the constellation Aries. Hello, good morning. Good morning, how's everyone today? How are you guys? We got SCP readings today. So it's gonna be a chill little ride. So just sit back and enjoy the ride. Hello, Rai. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Welcome to SCP reading. Ohayou gozaimasu. Oh my gosh, it's really ohayou gozaimasu for me right now. I set like 3 alarms today and I couldn't wake up. I couldn't wake up. Let me move forward the ADHD video. So here we go. Now the ADHD people get to see. Let me move, sorry. It's like short. There we go. Now you guys are more. It's so cheap. Okay, you guys get to live here now. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome. Today, Poppy Eyelight is streaming today. I'm really happy for her. She's had so many like delays, but now she gets to stream. So actually, before the stream, Dora was like a little bit late. I popped into her stream. I was like, Poppy Eyelight, she's streaming again. I said hi to her. Really fun. She's playing Slay the Princess on YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, today's SCP is SCP, as title says, it's SCP. Numbers are hard. Wait. SCP-3288. There we go. So I'm like slightly losing it today. Sorry, it's because Baldur's Gate 3 patch drops today, so my brain's like, oh yeah. Yeah, it's time for another Wukong stream. Hello Josh, welcome to the stream. It's time for Wukong stream, everyone. Aren't you excited for the Wukong stream? This is SCP, yeah, 3288. It's SCP-3288. It's called the Aristocrats. I think it's a pretty like well-known SCP. Heads up though, it's like slightly like gory. Well, not gory. It's like slightly grotesque, if you know what I mean. But at any point, I mean, to be fair, it's SCP. SCPs are grotesque. At any point, if you're like, oh no, unpog your champion. Feel free to like, feel free to drop off a little bit. Yeah. SCP reading time. Can you drink tea? You drink tea. Woke up and I was like, oh, it's time to stream. Time to feed the people in my basement. So without further ado, let's do some SCP reading. We're just reading this one today, so it might be a slightly shorter stream than usual. This is SCP-3288 and the item number is SCP-3288. Object class has been changed from Euclid to Keter. Special containment procedure. An SCP-3288 population no less than 20 nor greater than 30 individuals is to be maintained at Humanoid Containment Site 282. Each SCP-3288 must be contained within individual containment units. Behavioral studies that require SCP-3288 to SCP-3288 contact are to be conducted with the utmost caution. SCP-3288 are to be terminated where encountered and disposed of per hazardous waste protocols. It is imperative that SCP-3288 infestations undergo thorough destruction or containment, as a single uncontained instance of SCP-3288 has the potential to trigger an SK-class dominance shift scenario within the next century, if not sooner. Description: SCP-3288 designates a highly predatory species or subspecies of the genus Homo anthropophagus. Homo anthropophagus. SCP-3288 display a number of abnormal characteristics and behaviors that distinguish them from the baseline species. The most common deviations include science time, okay. Include acute hypodontia and macrodontia. An instance of SCP-3288 has teeth approximately 6 times the size of normal adult teeth, with more than 60 teeth unevenly distributed over 6 distinct rows, requiring jaws much larger than that of a baseline human. Below. Gross mandibular prognosis. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen this one to read. Oh gosh. Wait, gross mandibular prognathian. What? What? Oh no! Ruuna, read right time, everyone. Oh gosh. Right, how do I read this? Ruuna, read right English is my first language. Google Translate. How do I? Sorry to break your immersion. Ruuna, read right time. Oh my god. Okay, let me mute. I am back. DK, if that's English, I don't know.
Prognathism.
Prognathism. Okay, I'm gonna leave this tab up because I feel like I'm gonna. Okay. Gross mandibular prognathism. Fluctuating facial asymmetry. This. I can't believe I'm so grossly illiterate.
Dolichostenomelia.
What is that? Dolichostenomelia? This is. Look it up for you guys. Education time with Ruuna Starbright. Abnormally long limbs relative to the trunk. So he's got monkey limb. He's got monkey limb. An instance of I've never heard these words in my life. An instance of SCP-3288 commonly has arms more than twice the length of a baseline human of similar height. And arachnodontal. Okay. So what? You guys are just gonna hear. You guys are just gonna hear that. You guys are gonna hear Google Translate read. Okay. We'll translate this.
Arachnodactyly.
And Arachnodactyly. That's what I thought.
Polydactyly.
And this. Whatever that means. Of how they don't even. Oh, polydactyly is when you have more than 5 fingers or on your foot or toe. And the is where the fingers, where you have slender man hand, essentially, when your fingers are really long. Oh my god, it's yaoi hand syndrome. They have yaoi hand syndrome and that won't fit syndrome. That's what they have. And then kyphosis. Kyphosis. What's a kyphosis? Kyphosis is oh, it's gamer posture. And they have gamer posture. So they're just an epic gamer. It's just really good at FPS. Is what I'm learning. Abnormal muscle strength, despite having the appearance of severe emancipation. 10 minutes in and yaoi is already mentioned. I mean, what do you expect? It's a Ruuna Starbright stream, baby. Crazy words. I know. Isn't it crazy that science words are science? Oh my gosh. Can't believe this. Albinism. That I know. Albinism. Superior low light vision and heterochromia iridium. Iridium. Heterochromia, specifically complete heterochromia. This incomplete heterochromia? Oh, what an immersive SCP reading stream this is. With Ruuna Starbright looking up every second word because she's she's uneducated. Ah, complete is when. Oh my god, it's what Ruuna has. It's me. Am I an aristocrat? The eyes are notably reflective and the colors range from blue, red, purple, and yellow. And reliance on both bipedal and quadrupedal locomotion. Yeah, it's what we have. And abnormally rapid physical growth and development. This results in a 2 to week gestation period with sexually maturity, she says. With sexual maturity being reached within 16 to 12 months. Oh my god, they like bang bang boom and then dig out. Oh hello Rango, hello, welcome to the stream. It's tarot reading. It is indeed. You missed the part where I had to Google words for like 5 minutes straight because look, they're like choto musukashi. Yeah, very mature. They grow very mature very quickly. Abnormally rapid physical growth, which I read, but I have short-term memory of a rat, so I forgot immediately. A 12-month-old is insane, I know, but like, I guess you just gotta not treat them as humans. You just gotta think they're not human. Oh yeah, sorry, 16. So what? I wouldn't have known because I'm bad at maths. Oh gosh. Is this what language is it? Okay, I'm gonna butcher this, okay? I'm sorry to whoever's language this is. The Gottscho Garda syndrome is how I read it. Now, how do you actually... It's German! Oh my god. I think my German friend's watching this. I'm so sorry.
Gottschalk-Gärtner.
Oh, Gottschalk-Gärtner. I'm sorry to my German friend. Please don't make fun of me, okay? I know how to say tschüss. No, tschüss. Hello, MX Hunter. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Primarily manifesting on hands and fingers. So what's this? What's the Gottschalk-Gärtner? It is oh. What is this? It's apparently humans. They have fat tumors on them. Is what this is. TLDR, I think. Just skim reading the wiki right now. Gosh, okay, Aposia univalis and acute photophobia. Direct exposure to sunlight will result in both physical and psychological damage. I'm telling you, this person's, it's just a gamer. They're just a really good gamer, okay? They have the gamer posture. They have gamer posture. They have extra fingers. They're scared of sunlight. Isn't that literally just a gamer? Mental instability primarily characterized by delusions of grandeur and malignant narcissism. It's literally just a gamer. An addiction to human flesh that takes on biological and psychological components. Okay, it's not literally just a gamer. Well, everything describes me except for the part where I like human flesh. Okay, I guess if it's like tapping that ass, sure. But if it's like eating the flesh, like for real, I'm not sure. Well, I guess if it's like addiction to human flesh, as in like I love your mom's ass. I guess it's Ruuna Starbright. Ruuna Starbright. I should put myself on the projector like this. Hi. I'm the SCP. IDK, that's what her basement is for? Excuse me. Don't dox what's in my basement, Rufus. Don't dox my basement. These abnormalities are primarily the result of excessive inbreeding, but without the increased chance for sudden recessive or deleterious traits, especially those related to infertility, higher infant and child mortality, and loss of immune function. These detrimental traits have not been only negated but inversely amplified, resulting in longer lifespans, increased resistance to disease, and abnormally high levels of fertility. So they are breedable and fertile. Okay. The Foundation became aware of SCP-3288 while investigating reports of unexplained disappearances in Vienna. I was like, Vienna? In Vienna, it was discovered that these incidents occurred in close proximity to sewer holes and access tunnels and primarily targeted the most vulnerable of the population, such as prostitutes, unsupervised children, transients, and inebriated or otherwise indisposed individuals. Agent Sigel Novak and Diana Fisher were dispatched to Vienna in order to determine whether or not a number of unexplained disappearances were of an anomalous nature. Interviews with law enforcement and government officials revealed that human remains belonging to 3 individuals have been recovered, but this information was not released to the public due to concerns of causing further panic. These remains were promptly confiscated and delivered to Humanoid Containment Site 282 in Graz. Autopsies were performed by Dr. Felix Gard, who noted that the remains, Catavia A, B, and C, displayed no injuries corresponding with a human attacker and compared the disease to victims of hyena attacks. Dr. Gartner concluded that all sustained injuries were caused by a mix of teeth, claws, and raw physical strength. Bite marks were found to coincide with human teeth despite their abnormal size, approximately 6 times the size of normal adult teeth, and number more than 60 teeth unevenly distributed over 6 distinct rows. That's a lot of teeth. Requiring jaws much larger than that of baseline humans. Further analysis revealed unique patterns among the bite marks, suggesting that there existed more than one source. The entities responsible for these deaths were classified as abnormalis and received SCP-3288 designation. Mobile Task Force Sigma-6 Helsingers was ordered to patrol the Leopoldstadt district while incognito, the district having seen the highest number of the recorded disappearances. Operatives instructed to target SCP-3288 with tracking darts and to refrain from lethal force. Now, we have the field log. First is the SCP-3288L1 field log. Let's open it. Okay. We can see that this is field log 1, recorded on... This is American or... Not American. Okay. Gosh. Okay, I'm gonna assume that it's the 6th of October, 1988. 12 MTF Sigma operatives. Yeah. Come on, Ruuna. Read. It's English. You're good at reading AO3. You can read this. Gambatte. Hi, gambarimasu. 12 MTF Sigma 6 operatives patrolled the Leopoldstadt district at 18 hours while 10 maintained watch at positions with unrestricted views of known sewer holes and access tunnels. At 21 hours, operatives Sigma 612 and Sigma 69 reported hearing a muffled scream near the Donau Canal and sought to investigate the matter while requesting backup. Support arrived 3 times. Support arrived 3 minutes after the initial request and found the mangled remains of both operatives, as well as the half-consumed body of a local civilian. The decapitated body of Sigma 6 was pulled from Donau Canal. Although the head was never located, His neck had sustained injuries, suggesting it had been severed or destroyed by a single bite. A trail of blood and entrails led to Sigma-6, who had been torn in half along the waist. He had successfully crawled into an alleyway before succumbing to his injuries. The mission was deemed a success despite the loss of life, as Sigma-6 had successfully... wait, are they? Oh, wait! Sigma-6! My bad. As Sigma-6 Operative 9 had successfully struck the SCP-3288 instance with a tracking dart, achieving the mission's primary objective. The entity had escaped into the sewers, its movement tracked until the signal began to fade before entirely disappearing somewhere below the Hofburg. Due to the progressively declining nature of the signal, it is believed the device had been brought far deeper than even the Viennese sewers should have accommodated. Went underground, out of the sun, like a true gamer. This log is SCP-3288L2. Access granted. This is field log 2, on the next day of the 7th of October 1988. Constructed in the mid-19th century, the Viennese sewers are part of a larger network of subterranean tunnels that include catacombs, abandoned wine cellars, and underground rivers. MTF Sigma-6 operatives were divided into 4 teams of 5, 6 teams to investigate the sewers and 1 to remain on standby. By triangulating on the last known location of the tracked SCP-3288, the Foundation hoped to minimize the possibility of escape and public exposure. For this mission, while it is preferable that operatives secure and contain the threat, legal force may be used at their discretion. At 900, MTF Sigma-6 operatives reached their destination without incident, but initially failed to discover anything of significance. After several hours of investigation, Sigma-6 Operative 4 encountered human skeletal remains while wading through waist-deep water. Closer analysis of this area uncovered a number of loose bricks whose removal revealed an unrecorded subterranean chamber whose walls were engraved with the House of Habsburg coat of arms. The chamber included 26 sarcophagi and was presumably a family crypt belonging to the House of Habsburg, despite there existing no record of its creation. The statues primarily depict women wearing veils over their eyes with a single finger held over their lips. The tombs, though intricate and reflective of the status, lacked any indication as to whom may have been interred within. Prying open the sarcophagi revealed the skeletal remains of over 300 infants. Of over 300 infants. Or display severe and likely fatal deformities. Okay. The original crypt having evidently destroyed, the stairs shattered and buried in soil. I know, 300 infants! 300 whole babies! That's a lot of babies! That's a crazy amount of babies. The original entrance had been evidently destroyed, the stairs shattered and buried in soil. Shattered just like how I shattered your mom's ass last night. Oh my god, hello Satoshi! Hello, welcome to the stream! It's Ruuna SCP friend! Yeah, welcome! We're reading the Habsburg SCP and we actually just got started right now. Sigma agents have discovered the catacombs. One of the sarcophagi in the catacombs had 300 deformed babies. At the far end of the crypt was a vault door composed of bronze with no apparent means of access, and seemingly impenetrable without proper equipment. The door displayed the House of Habsburg coat of arms and was engraved with the words Ad Puritatem Sanguinis, which is the English for purity of blood. MTF Sigma-6 operatives were ordered to hold the current location and await the arrival of an infiltration team. Foundation agents organized the temporary evacuation of the Hofburg and sealing of all sewer access points throughout the city. Next is the final field log, SCP-3288L3. Let's open the log. Access granted. This is the final field log 03 on the second day, the 8th of October 1988. This log states that NTF Sigma-6 maintained shifts throughout the night, making repeated attempts to open the vault door. At 1200 hours, the surface had been fully evacuated and an infiltration team had arrived at NTF Sigma-6's position. The bronze gate was carved apart via oxyfuel cutting torches over a period of approximately 2 hours, bypassing intricate mechanisms likely related to its conventional means of access and revealing a spiral staircase. Hello, Mihao! Welcome to the stream! Welcome, welcome! How are you? I hope you're doing well, Mihao. Do you have any fancy outfits like that? Oh my gosh, actually, the next planning outfit I'm planning the next outfit I'm planning for Ruuna Starbright, aka the original Ruuna Starbright outfit before, you know, I lost it to a oh gosh, before I lost it to a PC malfunction. Was meant to be based off of a like Edwardian era fashion. So I do actually I do. He had like a cute like puffy dress and everything. I was doing like research into like Edwardian fashion era because I was kind of obsessed with that, and that was gonna be my outfit. And then my PC crashed and I lost everything. And then computer skill issue. What do you mean? I'm gonna computer skill issue you. I'm gonna climb into your Wi-Fi. I'm gonna tear it apart. This freaking Satojo person. But yeah, you guys know, right? The story of how my PC was my Ruuna Starbright was born. It really sucks that you lost it. I was really sad. The story of how Ruuna Starbright was born was I was like working hard on making my model, right? I was like, oh, you know, I'm so sleep deprived. I really want to make a Vtuber model, so I was drawing it, and I was like, I think I said I was like 70 hours in. 70 freaking hours in. Because I put so much effort into the research and like the drawing and like the cutting of the model, right? So 70 hours in. And then all of a sudden my Mac just like goes dark. And like I'm sitting in my room, it's dark, the curtains are closed because I have 2 layers of light blocking curtains because I'm literally just a Habsburg. I hate the light. And yeah, it's 70 hours in. Yeah, and then my PC, like my Mac laptop died. It just died. And I realized that I didn't back anything up. So I lost everything. I actually cannot find a file now. And I know I was smart to not back things up. But yeah, I didn't back anything up, so I lost everything. And Mac ill. I needed it for other purposes though. The Mac was good for something else. But yeah, so like, and also I had like major projects due in the next week, and I was like, oh my god. And hello Ami! Yeah, it's crazy, right? And I had major projects due that week. So, and I was living in a freaking foreign country. So I had to go get a new laptop with my friend. Luckily we got a new laptop. It was pink. It's I got the pink Razer gaming laptop because it was pink and I've always wanted it. And MacBook AO3. No, okay. AO3 has no viruses, okay? I guess the MacBook did get mind broken by the AO3 though. I was, you know what it was? It was because I was playing Genshin Impact. I was playing Genshin Impact on my MacBook. That's what broke it. Pretty good for video and audio editing. Yeah, and recording stuff. Yeah, exactly. I use my Mac for that even now. It's really good for that. And it's a pretty expensive Mac, so. And it was like a young Mac. It was like 3 years oldish. It was not that old. And it gave no like signs of breaking apart. It just like suddenly died. And apparently that's a issue with the like Intel chip they used for that era of Mac. Playing games on a MacBook is devious work. I know. I'm quirky like that, you know. I play Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail on my MacBook. I really wanted to play, so I like installed Windows. I partitioned my MacBook. Play Genshin Impact. Kaya Alberich, you know? You understand, right? But yeah, I lost everything, and then like this Ruuna Starbright was drawn in a fit of like grief-filled rage when I realized that I hadn't backed anything up. So I think this Ruuna was didn't take me that long to make actually. She took like I briefly recall saying 30 hours. Did she take 30 hours? I don't know. I think the time has racked up because I've been making tweaks to it. But I think initially Ruuna took like 30 something hours to make. So yeah, this is how I was born. I was not meant to look like this. I was the replacement child. This is the replacement child. That's even more crazy dedication. Thank you. I was just so mad. I was like, I'm gonna make this freaking model no matter what. Yeah, MacBook had that issue. Let me build your next PC. Oh my god. Next PC is gonna run like 7,000 mods on Baldur's Gate. That's gonna be crazy. I can play Minecraft with mods and Baldur's Gate and Sims and Wukong at the same time. But yeah, that's my little story of how Ruuna was born. So, oh gosh, it's a wonder I stand before you guys today at 720p on your device screen. I could have not been simply because Mac betrayed me. Yeah, at the same time. At the same time. Yeah. Now I just have. Oh yeah, by the way, and then I got into like a dispute. I got into a dispute because I was just so mad. Like, I was so mad that like my Mac died all of a sudden without warning, and like I lost everything, and I was in a foreign country, and then I took it to the Apple store, and they're like, yeah, it's gonna take you like 1.5k to fix it, and I was so angry. So actually, I was so filled with spite that even though my warranty was over, I got my MacBook fixed for free when I was overseas. I literally mailed it back to Australia. I was like, you guys are gonna fix it for me. And then they were like, no, we aren't. And I was like, yes, you are. And then my big dominance Enigma energy confirmed and like dominated them so hard they fixed it for me for free. I was so angry. It's fate, it's meant to be, it's the true timeline! This is the true timeline! Yeah! It is the true freaking timeline. It made me so good at winning disputes now. That's why I win all my disputes now. If I can win a dispute with an Australian branch while I am living like a whole hemisphere away, I can win any dispute. Yeah, they fixed my Mac for me for free. Now Ruuna spends every day talking to the voices in her head. I mean, I gotta practice. I gotta practice for my future dispute. And also, I took my meds. I took my meds. You're no voices. You're gaslighting me. Yeah, I got it fixed. Good that I got it fixed. But now I just have a MacBook, a Razer gaming PC, a Razer gaming laptop, and a whole gaming PC. Now I just have 3. You're not real? Yes, you are! Yes, you are! I was with your mom last night and she talked to me about you. Unless your mom's not real as well, then shit. And that's not good. I'm not real either! Oh no! Ami from the mirror world, she's not real. No, you guys, I even went to your stream. I know you're real. You, Hank. We are not real. You guys, it's one entity. You're not real. Who wants real? Who am I? What am I? Can we write a SCP? It's just called the chat. SCP 3431 manifests as voices in your head. that appear when a streamer clicks live. Who is real and who isn't? No one! No one is real! You guys are all SCPs! SCP-3431. The chat. That stream was imagination. Oh my god. I am delusional. I am. I'm also cold. I need to get a jacket. It's cold. I don't know why I'm in a summer night dress. Oh my god, I'm so silly. It's cold. I just got better from being sick and now I'm like, I can wear a summer night dress in this weather. Alright. I've got a jacket. I got a cardigan. Okay. Not getting sick again. Anyway, what are we reading? Oh yeah, that's right. This isn't a YAP stream. It's a SCP reading stream. I almost forgot. We're reading a SCP stream. Alright. I got really distracted. I forgot where we are at. So, oh yeah, the infiltration team managed to break open the vault door and revealed a spiral staircase. That's right. An 8-person squad, each operative equipped with an M16 rifle with attached flashlight. Heavy tactical and then I said heavical. Heavy tactical armor and helmet-mounted live audio-video recording devices descended the staircase, with radio transmissions growing increasingly faint as the operatives traveled an estimated 65 meters underground. Red ground flares, fuses, were periodically lit and discarded, providing a clear path of return. Aha! Oh my god, it's like a maze horror game. 21 degrees here. That's freezing. Freezing. Operatives reached the bottom of the stairwell, where the grey stone walls of the crypt were replaced by masterfully crafted marble floors, carpets, and white-painted walls and ceilings. The large chamber was found to be architecturally identical to the Swiss wing of Hofburg Palace, closely resembling the 18th century depictions and reflecting of late Baroque/early Rococo artistic style popular during the era. The locations, since classified as SCP-3288-1A, contain various sculptures and Corinthian columns, while paintings and tattered tapestries adorn its wall. All depictions of human form have been literally defaced, regardless of artistic medium. Uh-oh, no face for you! No head, no face. Drink water. Operatives describe the air as having an odor not dissimilar to rotten meat and stale sweat. They are literally— this is literally just a gamer cave. The floor and walls are discolored with what appeared to be blood, most of the stain appearing to be exceptionally old. They sniffed it. Not only did they sniff the air in the gamer cave, they inhaled it, and enough to memorize it. It's like, you know, in ABOs where like they can describe the smell, the scent of like the alpha or the omega or the beta or the enigma? Yeah, like this is literally what it is. They literally went, oh, delicious. Gamer. It is. It's a gamer who hasn't cleaned their room. It's so Ruuna's room. Excuse you. I'll have you know, I have scented candles to cover my gamer stench. And also my gamer is like a princess room, okay? I got cute stuff in my room. Okay? At least there's— okay, the rotten meat smell is coming from the basement. Okay, it's not from my room. You got it wrong. Yeah, it's to cover it. We're letting some fresh air. There's no window in my room. I don't have a window. I have no window. It's not a cover-up. It's not real. There's nothing illegal happening in my house and my basement. Don't worry about it. Traveling through a southeast corridor, operatives entered what appeared to be SCP-3288-1's equivalent of the Habsburg Imperial Library. The rotting meteor mod. No! I mean, you guys haven't seen my mods in a while. There's a reason for that. No windows, that's insane. No, it's meant to be. That means no light gets let in. It's great. It's perfect for me. One notable difference between this section of SCP-3288-1 and Hofburg Palace was the presence of a working 18th century laboratory. Sigma-6 Operative 7, the only member of the acting squad to be fluent in both German and Latin, discovered documents involving alchemy, biology, and the occult. Alchemy, biology, and the occult! That's why they're never here. Yeah, they're practicing alchemy, biology, and the occult for me. A decorative writing desk and accompanying throne were located at the far end of the chamber. The desk contained documents relating to transactions, contracts, and private journals. These documents, along with those relating to the occult sciences, were gathered and delivered to Field Command. See SCP-3288-1, Recovered Documents subsection for further details. Operatives reached the ballroom and opera hall, describing the air as extremely fetid. The aroma of perfume was also noted. Oh my god, it's literally my room. Though its presence did little to disguise the smell of decay. Perfume, the smell of decay. Sounds familiar. Why? You wanna go into my basement army? I'll let you in. The area contained a number of instruments. A standing harp, a harpsichord, several violins, etc., all of which contained evidence of recent use. There were several refectory tables located throughout the chamber. The ballroom was evidently used as a dining hall as well. Atop the tables are human remains. Oh. In various levels of decomposition and culinary presentation. Okay. A bell abruptly began to toll and was followed by the automatic music of a nearby pipe organ. It's Ruuna's room. I got instruments in my room. They got that right. The discordant song played for approximately 3 minutes. When the pipe organ ceased its playing, it was followed by the sound of opening doors and an increasing number of shuffling footsteps. Operatives were ordered to find a hidden and defensible position and to deactivate the flashlights. 7 successfully hid behind the curtains of the opera hall, but Sigma-6 Operative 18 fell behind, having tripped over a pile of bones and being forced to take cover behind a harpsichord. Yeah, that's gonna work, buddy. That's gonna work. This is why don't be a horror movie character. You're gonna trip over, like, freaking bones. That must be huge bones. Then you're gonna get ate out by the by the scary Habsburg people. Give me a second. I need to do some sick ASMR. Okay, I'm back. I recorded that for my only goats for when I released it. Okay. Sigma-6 Operative 1 was able to observe the entire ballroom without obstruction from the far corner of the stage curtain. The ballroom's wide gates opened as video revealed the dim lights of lanterns swaying in the hands of the shambling carriers. Closer analysis would show that these figures, SCP-3288, were dressed in the garb of 18th century courtiers. They were followed by others wearing increasingly extravagant, if ragged, attire. All outfits appeared to contain different shades of red, deeply contrasting the chalk white skin, porcelain masquerade mask, and powdered wigs. A pair of diminutive SCP-3288 entered, lagging behind the others. One blew a rusty trumpet while the other acted as a standard bearer, holding a crudely painted ensign depicting a red lion on a black field. The trumpeter appeared to make an announcement, and the words, unintelligible due to the guttural nature of SCP-3288's speech. The trumpeter and standard bearer quickly moved aside, the stunted legs causing them to tumble and roll as they fled. There now appeared to be several hundred SCP-3288 throughout the ballroom. Several hundred! Sigma-6 Operative 1 activated a silent distress call, requesting heavy support. All SCP-3288 proceeded to kneel and lower their heads. An exceptionally corpulent instance of SCP-3288 entered the room, carried by other SCP-3288 via an enlarged and reinforced sedan chair. These morbidly obese individuals, classified as SCP-3288 Alpha! 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 Neurons activated! SCP-3288 Alpha! Ow! Sorry. Was dressed in a patchwork of noble finery, stitched together from various fabrics to create a single outfit capable of fitting its frame. It wore a crown that had come to more closely resemble a torture device, too small for its head but held in place by an overgrowth of flesh. That's the least sexy alpha I've ever seen. In lieu of a masquerade mask, it hid its face below a red shroud. A large iron cauldron was delivered to SCP-3288 Alpha's table, the container appearing to vibrate of its own accord. A dwarf SCP-3288 climbed atop SCP-3288 Alpha's shoulder, Ow! Proceeding to lift its red veil while leaving its eyes covered. A second diminutive specimen removed the cauldron's cover. SCP-3288 Alpha sniffed the air, then proceeded to lift the cauldron and pour its content down its abnormally large mouth and gullet. Part of its meal wiggled free. Ugh. Revealing that the cauldron contained living infants displaying severe deformities. The other SCP-3288 raised their masks and began to feast with vicarious enthusiasm. An exceptionally tall specimen approached the harpsichord and snatched Sigma-16 Operative 18 from behind it. Sigma-6 Operative 18 from behind him. It lifted him by his head but made no effort to alarm its fellow SCP-3288. Instead, the entity unhinged its jaw and quickly forced the operative down its throat feet first. Oh my god, it's Vor! It's Vor! There's alphas and Vor? This is the best SCP ever! His screams unheard amongst the sound of feasting and discordant music. Loki Ruuna, I'm an alpha. I'm not just an alpha, I'm an enigma, okay? I'm better than these. This is crazy! I thought we're just reading a scary SCP. We're getting yabai. It's Joe yabai desho. Four in my SCP stream? Or more likely than you think. If you don't know what Vor is, well, look it up. Don't look it up. Also, don't look up unbirthing. It's like Vor from the top and Vor from the bottom. Crazy stuff. Oh! It gets better. The gathering became orgiastic as the SCP-3288 turned to fornication and violence, making no distinction between the apparent age or sex of the participant, willing or otherwise. An explosion suddenly rocked the room, causing mass casualties among SCP-3288. Oh god! It is hypothesized that Sigma-6 Operative 18 survived his ordeal and was able to, likely after some struggle and consideration, activate an explosive device, sacrificing himself in order to terminate or otherwise incapacitate a great number of hostile entities. Hello, Lack! Welcome to the stream! Welcome to, SCP-3288. Wow. So, why two Runas? Excuse me? At least I don't bore people. At least I don't participate in giant non-consensual / consensual orgies with no distinction between apparent age or sex. I don't do that. Also, I'm an enigma. I'm no alpha, okay? Ruuna Starbright. Yeah, no! No! Oh my god. God, Ruuna Starbright out of context. Runa's gonna get taken out of context and then I'm gonna be cancelled. And then it's gonna be... gonna be all your fault. Are you sure about that? Look. Everyone I've been with falls to their knees because of my sexy, dominant enigma pheromones. They're always like, please take me. Ruuna Starbright. I'm willing and ready. Oh my god, do you guys know about presenting in ABOs? When the one at the bottom, like you know, present themselves. when they shove the goods to the other person. That's actually a thing in ABO. It's called presenting. Everyone willingly presents themselves to me, okay? I'm better. Ruuna has a partner? Whoa, yeah. Ruuna, I have a partner. It's Kaya Average from Genshin Impact. I thought we established this a long time ago. Panic spread amongst the remaining SCP-3288. NT of Sigma 6 exploited this opportunity and employed 3-methylfentanyl to render SCP-3288 unconscious. Upon the arrival of reinforcements, the survivors were secured and contained at Humanoid Containment Site 282. The sheer size of SCP-3288 Alpha! Ow! necessitated Ruuna Starbright the use of a specialized crane and the creation of a shaft directly connecting SCP-3288-1 to the surface. Following the removal of SCP-3288 Alpha, as well as the relevant documents and objects, SCP-3288-1 was filled with cement and reburied. Now this is SCP-3288 Alpha interview log that was recorded on the 10th of October 1988. The Alpha was thick. Yeah, Army, the Alpha was super thick. He was so thick they needed to make a special shaft for him. He was that thick, as expected of an Alpha. Oh my god, I need to drink some water. I'm losing my mind. Oh, I need to drink tea. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll hydrate. Ruuna drink right, baby. Okay. This is interviewed SCP-3288 Alpha. The interviewer is Dr. Tobias Mercer. I feel like we've seen Dr. Tobias before in our SCP reading. Forward. Despite its morbid corpulence, 1,632 kilos. Don't get this Alpha to sit on your face. A lack of mobility. Its atrophied legs entirely vestigial. Subject is considered dangerous and to be approached with the utmost caution. Subject is blind and incapable of reading or writing. The interior of its hollow sockets pushed outward to the point of prolapse. Prolapse! This is the first time I've seen the word prolapse in this context before. I usually see it somewhere else. Subject is fluent in Austrian German, preferring to speak the The word I'm not gonna butcher because I have German friends and they make fun of me already. What is it?
Schönbrunner Deutsch.
Huh?
Schönbrunner Deutsch.
Schönbrunner Deutsch. OMG, Bruna, why are you OMG? I'm gonna go have dinner now. Hopefully this doesn't stick in my mind. Enjoy your dinner, Army. Do not think of prolapse while you're having dinner. Have fun. Enjoy your food. Thank you for dropping by. The type of Dutch. Aha, naruhodo ne. A social like spoken by the Imperial Habsburg family and the nobility of Austria-Hungary. Subject has been stripped nude, bound and muzzled. Oh, I like, okay. I'm a say-so streamer. They've been stripped nude, bound and muzzled, and equipped with electrodes in order to prevent hostilities and ensure cooperation. I feel like I'm in a fever dream. Begin log. Dr. Tobias Mirza. Hello, please begin by telling me your name. Your cooperation is not optional. SCP-3288 Alpha. The meat wishes to speak. It speaks when not spoken to. Meat. Must the meat taunt us? The Romos. Intoxicating. Intoxicating. Intoxicating, she says. Ruuna Starbright strikes again. The subject struggles and sorry, I can't get the image of the nude, muzzled, and bound Alpha out of my brain. I can't read now. Subject struggles against its bindings and saliva spills from its muzzle. Dr. Tobias Mirza. As I said, your cooperation is not optional. Dr. Mirza activates electrodes, causing the subject to shudder and growl. God, he's getting electrocuted and he's growling. The author is freaky. Why is the author so freaky? God. It's not my fault. SCP-3288 Alpha. From now on, I'm gonna refer to this SCP as simply SCP Alpha. Perks. Impossible! How does meat hurt? How does meat dissipate? Dr. Tobias, you will answer me. And he activates the electrodes again. SCP Alpha. Subject appears unaffected. Is this how you wish to play? We do not submit. We dominate! Because we're alphas! Oh. We will non-con you until your entrails spill. We will devour you and your peasant kin. Do you believe your witchcraft can harm us? Our blood is pure. Our blood is resilient. Dr. Tobias turns to the security officer and says, Sir, would you be so kind as to illuminate the subject? My vision doesn't work so well in these dim cells. The security officer complies, flashing approximately 32,000 lumens at the subject. We will grape you. Jesus, this is like a crazy SCP. SCP Alpha. Ah! Oh! No! We yield! The fire! Our soul skitters from the flame! He is literally just a gamer. Dr. Tobias says again to the security officer, That's enough. Yes, I noticed a light sensitivity during your transfer. Extreme photophobia even without eyes. I'll be sure to make note of that. Now, tell me, what's your name? Are we sure this is a SCP or just Ruuna's fanfiction? If I posted this fanfiction, actually, you know what? If I posted this on AO3, I wouldn't get banned. If I posted this on Wattpad, I will get banned. And just remember, I have a friend. She's like one of the greatest fanfiction writers I know. And like, One of the first things I ever learned about her was that her fanfiction got banned from Wattpad. Her fanfiction was so spicy it got banned from Wattpad, and I was like, girl, next time we should go on AO3. You'll be welcome. And now she posts on AO3. It's crazy. Oh my god. I'm gonna blow my nose a bit. I forgot to unmute my mic. I forgot to unmute my mic. How much do we have left? I feel like we have a lot of reading left. Oh my god, it's because I yap so much. Let me finish reading this interview. I'll be sure to make a note of that. Now tell me, what is your name? SCP Alpha says. The Imperial Majesty, Emperor Maximilian the Great, the King of Austria and Patriarch of the House of Habsburg. He attempts a courtly bow. We have not entertained outsiders for so long. Excuse my uncouth ways. You are clearly a superior creature and have asserted yourself. We are at your mercy. Does our guest wish to feast upon our flesh? To grape the festering wound? Dr. Tobias, taken aback, says, good God, no. Why would you even... No, that won't be necessary. I see that our customs differ quite significantly. May I ask, were you blind from birth or did you lose your vision accidentally? SCP Alpha replies, but the pleasantries have yet to reach completion and you now have us at a disadvantage. What is your name, outsider? You are fluent in German, but your accent is distant and strange. Dr. Tobias replies, I am, King Tobias Mirza of the Foundation. SCP Alpha. A king, yes, of course. It all makes sense now. We sense nobility. A duke, we mused. Can you believe that? A duke? But certainly, you have proven yourself far stronger than a simple duke. We've heard of this Foundation, a marvelous land and people, well known for its many cheeses and wines. Cheese! As for our eyes, our royal, true-seeing eyes. Alas, we are hosting a banquet, and our eyes, it seems, were too big for our stomach. Have you heard that one? Oh, the mirth. He's so funny. He's such a clown. But yes, you see the meal. The meal was too big. He warned us, of course. Oh, His Imperial Majesty, let us cut this meat for you, but no. We are king. We are emperor. We want to devour it whole. We will devour everything. And well, you see our eyes burst forth from the socket. They prolapsed. But not enough room. They served us well. And the little dangling orbs, yes, of course. They plummeled down our royal gullet, gone forever, unmissed. Dr. Tobias says, well, I see. That's quite a story. Tell me of your court and the House of Habsburg. SCP Alpha replies, we are of same noble blood, but some, subject lays the left hand over the stomach, are more noble than others. Our bloodline is pure, untainted by outsiders. Dr. Tobias replies, I must ask this, but why eat humans? Why not? Whoa, what? Doctor, I'm ill. Why eat humans? SCP Alpha replies, we do not eat humans. We eat peasants. We eat undesirables. We devour life undeserving of life. That is the nature of nobility. Oh god. What else would be the point? Dr. Mirza says, understood. I must take my leave. We will speak again soon. SCP Alpha replies, yes, we will think of you, King Mirza, in your absence. Over and over. We are eager to sample sample your flavor. So delightful. So delicious. You know, this would be a whole different story if they were both sexy and cannibalism wasn't involved. This would be a whole different story. End of vlog. Afterward, we may be able to glean more information by playing into his delusions, but it is difficult to say how much of it is true. However, DNA analysis revealed that SCP-3288 Alpha does in fact descend from the House of Habsburg. Oh! And this so far appears to be true for all SCP-3288. So they are actually from the Habsburg line. That's crazy. More you learn. A number of documents. Okay, so this is the next part is the number of documents. I'll read this as soon as I take a short break. Habibi needs to refill her water, and Habibi needs to go get a snack really quick because Habibi forgot to eat breakfast. You guys mind? I'll quickly go grab some water and some snacks, and I'll be back in like 3 minutes. They're not SCP, they're just normal royals from that time. But you know what's crazy? They're from our time. They live in our time. Actually no, they live in 1988. Pretty soon. So for a person of 2,000 years old, that's like basically right now. Right? I'm gonna quickly grab some snacks. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. See you soon. Don't let the Habsburg bite. Nyang. Nyan nyan. I'm back! Thank you for waiting. Thank you, thank you. I actually I managed to eat my banana during that break. I managed to eat a whole banana during that break. Wait, Shrek? Okay, so before what's that? Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I'll see if I can get perms from the AO3 writer. And then I'll do some fanfiction readings one day. Some cursed AO3 fanfiction readings. It's all a megaverse. All things lead back to the megaverse, okay? All things lead back to the megaverse. Oh no, our ADHD video got reset. Oh no! No. We were like an hour and 40 minutes in, so around here somewhere. Okay. Here you go. Sorry for the people watching the Wukong stream. We lost our place in the video. Yeah, Shrek is love, Shrek is life, baby! Okay, one day I'll read you guys some fanfiction. You're gonna enjoy it. Alright, so a number of significant documents were recovered from SCP-3288-1, allowing the Foundation to develop a better understanding of SCP-3288. The following excerpts have been translated from the original German and are rearranged in chronological order. Footnotes have been provided in order to frame these documents within the historical and cultural context. This is the first excerpts from Journal of Leopold I. Oh, and here is the image that I have on screen actually. So this is Leopold I, everyone. Leopold the First. Oh, it's not one, it's the first. I'm just silly. Have you seen the Shrek is Love, Shrek is Live video? It's so cursed. Are you asking me, Ruuna Starbright, the most cultured star of the internet, if I've seen that? Me who's seen 2 Girls 1 Cup? You asking me if I've seen that? Leopold I, also known as Leopold Ignaz Joseph Balthasar Felician, was born on the 9th of June 1640 and passed away on the 5th of May 1705. So he died at like 65-ish? Was the Holy Roman Emperor, as well as the King of Hungary, Prussia and Bohemia. Generally regarded as an intellectual, he was known for his interest in astronomy. Oh my god, he's a Ruuna fan! Alchemy and the early sciences. This was a painting painted by Guido Pagnassi from 1657 to 1658. I don't know why I keep saying 19. 6 and 9 are like the same to me. That's why I love 69. So you have. So I have. Indeed. This is the first entry from his journal. On the 10th of November 1700. With the death of Charles, so dies our noble line in Iberia. I will restore our rightful place. My claim is valid and will not be denied. I already hear an intoxicating war. Oh, I already hear an wait. Ruuna read, but I bet you though, when I read the fanfiction, I won't stutter a single time. I will restore rightful place. My claim is valid and will not be denied. I already hear the intoxicating drums of war. But his disease, his curse, concerns me greatly. Despite the purity of our blood, untainted for generations, Charles was a sickly creature with the mind of a child. I too was a sickly youth. But my mind remains sharp. I must make use of this blessing before my dynasty succumbs to madness and cretinism. What's cretinism? Cretins? Cretinism. So silly. Cretinism. What is it? Always succumb to... it's a condition in infants and children caused by a thyroid hormone deficiency. It stunts mental and physical growth. Oh my god, he's so smart. Why is this guy smarter than me? I know it's not hard, but damn. that's really humbling, you know. The next journal entry is on the 4th of August, 1701. The she-sets have exhausted the usefulness. Against my better judgment, I have chosen to seek out those with knowledge of the so-called abominable sciences, for forbidden mysteries, both great and terrible. And I have found someone who knows the dark, a woman of rare, almost beguiling beauty. She is older than she appears, for she speaks with the experience of 100 lifetimes on subjects I had only begun just to grasp. She is a creature of the wild, a living embodiment of all that is pagan. I am a stranger in her world. I am afraid. Next entry is on the 22nd of October, again in the same year of 1701. She says she'll teach me, but for a price she will name upon the completion of a tutelage. A strange request, but all she presently asks is that I uphold my end of the bargain. I have more power and wealth than any man alive. Payment will not be difficult. You silly Gruber. That's your first mistake. I will not allow our vulnerable house to fall. But my laboratory is ill-suited for such a task. I've hired workers to begin constructions on a new site, something away from the prying eyes of the sycophantic courtiers. Next journal is on the 19th of December, 1701. My tutelage, though difficult, progresses well. A universal essence. The way of all flesh. It all begins to make sense. My eyes are now open and I see with such clarity. I will cleanse my family of this curse. The essence is malleable, subject to change. But one piece moves the other, you see, resulting in an often unpredictable transmutation. My current experiments make use of the simplest of God's creations, rodents and insects. Primarily, I have formed living things, creatures whose very visage would sunder even the most resolute of minds. Well, you know what? Do your thinking, like literally. As long as you don't transmute a girl and a dog, I'll just watch. This is on the 8th of February, 1702. Construction of the new laboratory goes well. I predict its completion within the next 3 months. Equipment have been delivered from the Damascus. If there's one thing those Mohammedans know, it is the occult sciences. More often than not, my teacher leaves me to my own devices. She appears only at night, though I cannot say from where. She comes and goes as she pleases, my servants seemingly unaware of her presence. Ruuna's still sick? No good. It's just a post-illness cough. Like, my cough takes a while to go away. I think the longest a cough stayed for me was like 2 to 3 months. It takes a while to go away because of my body. I'm a frail little star. This is the next journal on the 27th of March, 1702. If you think about it, 99% of aristocrats are already horrifying. That's why I only like dukes and princes in the in the Korean webtoons. Always the Northern Duke. The Northern Duke of who guards the barrier. I like those. I like them. I like those aristocrats. I haven't met a real aristocrat in real life, so I don't know. But the Northern Duke in my webtoons, now that's my mind. Also, oh my god, hello Sino! Sino, hello, welcome to SCP. Did you chat before? I don't know. Hello, welcome. At least you didn't say smashed to a dead body this time. You missed the 300 dead infants. So good say. A really long time. Hope it doesn't take that long. I know. I hope so too. I hope so too. Well, no, shut your mouth. I wanna keep this book. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so they just built a laboratory. And there's a mystery, sexy pagan, apparent woman who is teaching him how to into the power of immortality or something. The new laboratory was finished ahead of schedule. The workers merely need to install my equipment and I can take my experiments to the next year. But fresh materials are required and pests will no longer suffice. I am not yet willing to experiment on my own blood, but perhaps there is another way. The workers promise secrecy, but in my dreams I see betrayal. It's delusional. I've come too far to allow such an interference. If the church learns of this, it could ruin everything. These dreams are an omen and I know they will consume me unless I take swift action. I know what must be done. God, he's pulling such a king move. Like, you know how in so many different cultures, the workers who build the tombs for the king have to make themselves escape passages to run away. To run away because they know that they're gonna get silenced after they finish building stuff. Ruuna, did you forget to pay your internet bill again, or was it just me? It's just you, I think. My frames dropped by 1.2%, but it shouldn't be too bad. I already burnt down the internet company, so there's no bills to pay, don't worry. There ain't no bills to pay. This is on the 15th of April. Oh my god, that's today! That's literally today, 1702. Oh my god, that's how many years from today? 323 years from... Wait, yeah, 323 years from today. We are in the future. Oh, I thought it was me too, but it's normal now? Oh, thank goodness. Thank you for telling me. I think it was just a sudden spike in my internet. But it's okay now, which is good. Not just you, apparently, then. Yeah, no more internet bills. My teacher is less understanding than I had expected, for even her heathen heart does not sway the disgust and contempt with which she now looks upon me. Oh no, to have a woman look upon you with disgust and contempt? I don't need to. I don't even need to do all that he did for them to do that. It is today, right? Yeah. I did what I had to. For my family. For the purity of our blood. For the immortality of our chosen line. How could this witch understand my burden? She's literally a sexy lady. And you're like, oh, she looks upon me with disgust, but I don't care. No, you should care. You should be crying in a corner. She vows to return tomorrow for her payment. I would just have this over with. I am still a man of my word. 16th of April, 1702. I watched her burn. I'm still a man of my word. The next entry. I watched her burn. The sorcery slew many of my guardsmen, but in the end she was detained and delivered to the church. The zealots, having heard my testimony, proved just as eager to see that wretched bitch be consigned to the flames. I know such methods have fallen out of fashion. Thus we committed the act under the cover of darkness and secrecy. God. I could have granted her land or made her rich as Crassus, but no. That wicked creature thought to be clever. She said I could never save my family without her aid and demanded I end my rule, destroy all titles and deeds, delivering my land and wealth to the common folk. God, so she's a good person. Did she really believe I would plunge my kingdom, my empire into anarchy? Truly she was mad. But now nothing remains but ash and cinder. And I may return to my great work, no longer bound by her ethical inflexibility. There is very much to be done. Uh-oh. 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 Wow. Well then. Burn the witch! Burn the witch! Later entries by Leopold are increasingly frenzied and illegible, suggesting that a deteriorating mental state until his death in 1705. So he died quickly after. He died 3 years after the last entry that we read. It appears that he eventually had success, resulting in the creation of SCP-3288, albeit with unintended consequences via the introduction of an anomalous gene into the family bloodline. This gene allowed human DNA to resist certain the deleterious conditions associated with inbreeding. Ruuna, when we say something she doesn't like, burn them! Exactly, burn them! I will burn you. Burn! Pew pew! The House of Habsburg continued its practice of inbreeding, accelerating the development of mutations. Those with significant deformities were hidden from the public, the Habsburg monarchs eventually creating vast vaults to house them. Oh! The vault dwelling! Oh my god! The word vault dwelling just triggered my, what's the game? Fallout! It triggered my Fallout. My Fallout fan, because I love the, like, vault dwelling, this is vault, like, 13 videos. I love those. The vault dwellers. The vault dwellers continue to breed, eventually developing mutations which vastly increase their rate of reproduction, in turn increasing the chance of entirely new mutations. Those who more closely resemble baseline humans remain on the surface, while those sent below continue to adapt to subterranean life. DNA analysis has revealed that consanguinity grew increasingly more extreme over the years, further indicating that incest between parent and child, or brother and sister, had become the norm among SCP-3288 by the 19th century. God, no wonder they're like... if they're breeding like that, no wonder they're so messed up. Time to play Fallout 4 on stream, oh my gosh. It's gonna be so long of a series though. It appears that the Habsburg monarchs went to great lengths to provide the vault-dwelling kin with a lifestyle just as extravagant as those above. Documents reveal the steady delivery of food, wine, and entertainment. Over time, these requests became eccentric and strange, and eventually depraved. All evidence suggests that these requests were met. It is unknown how long SCP-3288 have survived without outside assistance. One document appears to imply that the Great Plague of 1738 led to the delivery of a significant amount of food. Plague victims? Yikes! One document of singular importance contains a list of vaults similar to SCP-3288-1. The Foundation has used this information to locate and neutralize SCP-3288 hives, but the document itself has been the cause of concern, half of it illegible due to mold-related damage. This means that at least half of these vaults cannot be located, and will continue to be a significant threat to the public. Oh my god. They're like rabbits! They have holes on the ground, they breed like crazy. I'm so sorry to rabbits. I should have compared these people to rabbits. Addendum 23rd of September 2016. There are a growing number of these reports describing violent sexual assaults and acts of cannibalism throughout Central Europe. Closer analysis of these attacks have led the Foundation to conclude that SCP-3288 are responsible for the violence. Due to the widespread nature of these incidents, it is feared that multiple undiscovered SCP-3288 vaults have been breached. An instance of SCP-3288 was recently captured at Black Forest in Germany, tracked to a derelict hunting lodge by MTF Sigma-6. The entity was successfully secured and contained, with operatives suffering only minor casualties. 9 bound women were discovered in the basement, but only one was still alive, and the cadavers displayed ruptured lower abdomens and evidence of part cannibalization. Jeez, chill. Chill. Wow, for main stories the same length as Nia? That's like a long story for me though. Because if we have to stream it, it's gonna be a while. You know? We're gonna finish everything else though. No, so I would explore every single vault to try to find the lore, so it'll take us a while. The survivor was dirty, malnourished, and her lower abdomen was heavily swollen and visibly throbbing. Oh gosh. The woman screamed to the operatives, pleading that they get these things out of her, along with various expletives and religious invocations. She received medical evacuation by helicopter, but crashed approximately 5 minutes into its flight. 4 fetuses were discovered among the wreckage. They're heavily charred or displayed mutations associated with SCP-3288. Oh no! So they went, let's get you into the chopper, and then the fetuses came out of her. Uh-oh. And then they went kapow! Not good. The recent captured instance of SCP-3288 was interrogated. A transcript is provided in the following collapsible. Okay. So this is SCP-3288-6971. Interview log on the 24th of September 2016. Let's open it. Access granted. This is interviewed SCP-3288-6971. That's a mouthful to say. Let's call them SCP-6971 from this point onwards. We can read the interview. And the interviewer is Dr. Elizabeth Varga. Forward. Subject is restrained and muzzled. Ow! And its cell is equipped for enhanced interrogation. Due to the severity of circumstances, personnel are encouraged to use all possible means of information extraction. Oh my god, he's muzzled, restrained in a cell, and he's gonna get tortured? Interview is conducted in German. Begin log. Dr. Elizabeth Varga, from now on, I will refer to them as Dr. Varga. Are there other victims? Where are they located? Oh, it's not as long as I think. Right. Play it? Maybe. I'll see if I have time to play it. It's gonna be a while in the future though. I think I prefer watching the lore videos rather than playing it myself, you know. Okay, Dr. Varga. Are there other victims? Where are they located? SCP-6971. Dr. Varga. We don't have time for this. Use the light. Security officer complies, flashing approximately 32,000 lumens at the subject. SCP-6971. Yeah! You wretched whore! I will pluck out your eyes and stop. Dr. Elizabeth Varga. Put the screws to it. Oh gosh. SCP-6971 begins to shriek as its bones break. Continues to shriek as its bones beginning. I can't read. What are order of words? Do I actually have dyslexia? Subject continues to shriek as its bones begin to break. Dr. Varga, tell us everything. SCP-6971. I yield, parley. Dr. Varga, tell me what you know. SCP-6971 trembles and says, you wish to know about these vessels? I am but a duke! The Empress, you want the Empress! Dr. Varga, tell me about these vessels, now. SCP-6971. We are merely claiming what is ours, by the divine rights of King. Dr. Varga, the women you born. SCP-6971. The Empress! She said it was time. 4,000 years of blood has been pure, untouched by the taint of outsiders. Dr. Varga, why change? Why now? SCP-6971. A blood! It is strong now, so strong! It overwhelms the blood of the wretched and mudbound. I said mudblood for a second. Are we? Da 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 da. The mudbound. Our line will never die. It will never fade. We will all guard. We will not do good things to everyone last of you. Our line will never die. No, no, no. It will become everything. It is our gift, our blessing. Dr. Varga, what do you mean? SCP-6971. The meek beget the strong. The doomed will beget the chosen. Don't you see? The greedy will devour the charitable, the merciless will ravage the peaceful, and the fornicators will all do bad things to the chaste. We will make the world as perfect as us. I'm fine with that, actually. I don't think we should do that. I think you just stay in your circle, please. We will all be aristocrats in the end. and our dynasty will never die. End of log. Is that the end of SCP? SCP-3288? It is! It is! These are just some footnotes. Ah. Empress is presumably an instance of SCP-3288 with similar authority over its hive as SCP-3288 Alpha had over SCP-3288-1. Oh my god! So you know how like when they like requested more stranger and stranger things, apparently they requested exotic animals for a menagerie, a barrel of fermented horpis, included requests for fattened children and instruments of torture. So bad stuff. How do you even come up with this? Look man, people have great imagination. Like you think that you're creative until you go on the internet and then you realize you are still too young, too naive, too unprepared for the way of the world. Crazy stuff. But yeah, that was the aristocrats. The aristocrats. The very scary, creepy story about what happens if you do alchemy on your bloodline and like do very very interesting questionable things with your partner. Questionable choice in partner. That's what happens. It was pretty cool, not gonna lie, right? I like to think. Thing is, most of it's real fact, I know. Except there was like parts of alchemy and immortality, you know? So it's very cool how they like based it off of like real history. I would like to think that perhaps had Leopold I like actually relinquished his land and given up what the lady asked of him, perhaps like this wouldn't have happened. I like to think that the witch didn't die, or even if she did, she like cursed these people. She cursed this bloodline. That's my theory. That's what I think happened. I think she cursed this bloodline. It's like, how dare you kill me? And then everything kind of goofed up. Everything went to hell. But yeah, that was SCP-3288. That marks the end of the stream. Marks the end of our SCP reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It went slightly longer than I expected. The expected reading time was about 50 minutes. We are at the 1 hour and 42 minute mark. It's insane. I had a lot of fun reading this. Like I like reading this kind of like messed up SCP, you know. I think it's really fun. With Ruuna, I always expect double the time. I know, Ruuna's gonna go on some like strange tangent. She's gonna start yapping, like, and say like some weird stuff, and then we're not gonna get on with the stream. Ruuna, yep, right everyone. Awesome, thanks for stream, Ruuna. Thank you guys for dropping by. Really appreciate it. I won't do raids today on Twitch because I wanna go play the Baldur's Gate 3 patch. I wanna go check up on patch 8, so no raids today. Okay, that's why we're here. Oh my god, pin medal. You're here for the yap. You're like, I think 5% of the people are here for the story and Ruuna. And then like the other 95% are like, she's not gonna get on with the story. She's just gonna talk. And then we're right. Ruuna is a yap right today. Yeah, can we see if your game crashes? I need to update patch 8. Need to update patch 8. Let me actually go to just... Actually no, you know what, this is fine. I was gonna say let me go to just chatting for end of stream chat, but oh yep. Oh yep. Oh, Kanichi need to contribute to the yep distractions. Distractions, oh my god, you guys. Yep, distraction is so real. Okay, if my internet starts crashing out because I'm downloading the update, just know that you guys, it's your fault. Wait, the update's not out! Oh my god, when's the update gonna come out? Is patch 8 out? Is patch 8 out? Because, the thing is, they said it's gonna release today, right? But the thing is, we live in the future in Australia, and like I don't know if by Tuesday they mean like Wednesday for me. No update for you. I know, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. When's patch 8 gonna come out? Actually, you know, today like I had evening plans. I was gonna go out to get dinner with my friends, but then one of them took a rain check because they're a bit sick, so I'm gonna have dinner with them on another day. So it means I get to play Baldur's Gate today. So can they please drop patch 8? Is it out yet? Is patch 8 out? Let me ask Google. Is BG3 patch 8 out, please? Is it out? Oh, it says it releases tomorrow, April 15th. It's April 15th! It's April 14th in the States right now. Oh no, is it gonna come out? Fucking hell, they all say it's gonna come out April 15th. It's literally like noon. It's noon April 15th. My god, no. They should have put like a time zone there. They should have put a time zone. What time is it in the US right now? Oh, it's 14th for you too. Do I have to not sleep tonight to play Baldur's Gate? Is that what I have to do? Aussie time travelers for real. That's also why I put like, I wasn't sure when patch 8 was gonna drop because they didn't put a time zone, so that's why I put it on my stream schedule for Wednesday, because I know that my Wednesdays are Tuesdays for you suckers living in the past. It's morning, you know, US. It depends on the region, right? What time is it US? And in Europe, it's a different time too. It's only 9:46 PM. Oh my god. What time is it in Europe? Oh, please. I want to play Baldur's Gate. Okay, in Europe, it's April. Are they gonna release via US times? It's 6:45 in California. You guys are living in the past. What the heck? Oh my god, no, please. Let me have to wait at least like 6 more hours for the game to release. In Honolulu, it's 3:46 PM. Oh my god. Please. All I wanna do is play patch 8. I wanna play patch 8. Oh, yup. Oh no. Oh. Right, I'll do some. I have work to do. I'll do some work before patch 8 drops. I'll do some work before patch 8 drops, and then I'll spend the rest of the night playing video game. I have to rebuy the game. Spend money. All of us are doxing yourselves. Oh no! Look at all of you breaking my chat rule to not dox yourself. Guess I'm gonna ban all of you. Like, I ban all my viewers. No one shows up anymore. I'm like, why do I have no viewers? Someone comes in, they're like, it's XX time right now. I'm like, oh, ban. Oh my god, I wanna play Baldur's Gate. I wanna play Baldur's Gate. I have, oh my god. Okay, so for context, for VTube Studios, aka the time I have like as like using my VTuber, it's 372 hours, right? And then the amount of time I have in Baldur's Gate is 338 hours. Like almost the same amount of time. What's ban Ruuna? Oh no. What's ban the streamer? Ban the streamer from a stream. Touch some grass before getting stuck for a month playing BG3? Exactly! I'm actually touching grass, but alas. Baldur's Gate is calling out to me. Calling out to me. Oh god, when is it gonna drop? Please drop it! I wanna play! I wanna play this game. By the way, I'll be expecting like really long streams for our Baldur's Gate streams. they're at least gonna go on for like 4 hours. Just at least. Get a patch of grass and put it under your desk, then you'll never have to leave. Then the grass is gonna die because I have no sun. And I've literally killed cactuses before. I've killed cactuses before, so you know, if I try to grow grass in my room, it's gonna die too. Get a UV lamp? Nah, it's okay. No grass in my house. No nature. Nature bad. Nature bad. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Anyway, I'll say goodbye now. Gonna go do some work now. Thank you guys as always for coming to my stream. Thank you for hanging out and listen to me yap. Thank you for coming to my cleverly disguised yap streams. I'm gonna buy you a plant and see how long that lasts. 3 days. I found being super productive. Thank you, I'll do my best. Bye bye, Trash. Thank you for reading, Bruna. It was nice as always. Thank you, Konodenji. I always really appreciate it. Thank you for the stream. Bye bye. Bye, Army. Bye, everyone. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Down by the river. Achu. Bye bye.